Things you think are illegal that are actually totally legal. Number 1, owning a flamethrower. You can't have one in Maryland and you need a license in California, but the other 48 states say fire away. Number 2, using a radar detector. On the lookout for cops up ahead? Unless you're on a military base or in DC, this cheat is normally A-OK in your personal vehicle. All units, we have a report of a maniac with a flamethrower near 4th and Pine.
Number 3, performing sleepy surgery. Surgeons usually have a limit on how long they can work at once, but there's no law saying they have to get a good night's sleep in between.
Hey, wait, I'm so awake. Ow!
Oops. But any mistakes made from drowsiness could lead to other charges. You're not gonna sue me, right?
Bad news. I know a good lawyer.
Chris Tyson of Mr. Beast to sue Twitter user over defamation? That's what people are saying over this interaction. Chris later admitted not being serious about litigation, stating it was obviously a joke. My job is not a joke, Chris. Don't tease me. If you need a lawyer, I will be there. Speaking of lawsuits, Trump is suing his ex-attorney because only Trump has the confidence to sue a lawyer. Piper Raquel's mother, Tiffany Smith, is on trial for child exploitation, being sued by 11 ex-members of the Piper Squad. These 11 young influencers not only claim they were never paid to appear in the videos, but Smith also made sexually inappropriate comments and gestures towards them. And one accuser alleges they went to the post office with Smith and she was mailing out their underwear. I don't have a joke for that. That's just disgusting. I've never told anyone that before. We're here for you. It was brave of you to open up like that.
I'm so glad I have this now.
I'm scared of the dark and I still wet the bed.
You recorded me? What the heck, man? He was being vulnerable.
Bro, he wets the bed. It's hilarious. Mike, do something.
Delete it, bro. We're in California.
No, actually, I'm on cloud 9.
I'm serious. Some states let you secretly record private conversations if you're part of them, but California is not one of them. That's right, all-party consent laws. I didn't consent to this private conversation being recorded. You just broke the law.
Chill out, I'll delete it right after I turn off the lights.
Dude. No, don't make it dark! Did we just create the first IRL RoboCop? Meet DigiDog, the cutest little dystopian nightmare and the newest member of the NYPD. Okay, unlike RoboCop, DigiDog is not a ruthless killing machine. More of a little guy that takes a look around. The police say it will only be used in dangerous situations so cops can assess the threat before going in themselves. Like a camera drone on 4 legs. But critics worry that the DigiDog is a sign of invasive surveillance. And the money for these expensive bots would be better spent targeting the sources of the crime rather than slapping more band-aids on it. What do you think? Are these robotic canines more Terminator than R2-D2? You decide in the comments below. 3 ways lawyers catch liars. Number 1, careful if they hedge their statements. Tell me who spilled coffee on my carpet.
Well, as far as I know, the way I see it, the inevitable forward flow of time led to coffee being spilled.
Number 2, watch out for too much detail in their story. Where were you when my carpet was ruined?
I was at the mall. Would have been the 2nd floor. Yeah, hot topic. They had this spiky bracelet and ooh, it looked good on my left wrist, not my right.
Number 3, listen for deflection. Just admit it, I know it was you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Plus, we got bigger fish to fry, Mike. They're saying there's a treasure map on the Declaration of Independence.
Okay, it was definitely you.
Fine, I'll pay for some OxyClean. Are you happy now?
Montana has become the first state to pass legislation banning TikTok within its border. In Andrew Tate news, 3 women have been crowdsourcing their legal funds in order to sue Tate over physical injury and psychological harm over some very unmonetizable sexual assault allegations. I'm not going to get into the details, but if the allegations are true, then these women deserve justice. In Tate's defense, these women did go to the police 8 years ago and prosecutors found no realistic prospect of conviction. In other internet celebrity news, a YouTuber was shot in a Virginia mall over a prank gone too far. While trying to prank the soon-to-be shooter, Tanner was seen following the person around the mall, getting too close and committing actions that could be considered harassment. Look, there's nothing wrong with a good prank, but you have to be more careful out there. This is America. Everyone's on edge and strapped. Why do cops touch the back of your car? For 2 reasons. Number 1, we want to make sure the trunk is secure to prevent a surprise attack. Get off me! Number 2, to put our fingerprints on the car in case you flee. All units, we gotta run our BMW fingerprints on the car. Or worse.
Sarge! The guy who did this to me, my fingerprints are on his car. Avenge me! No, you're not gonna need avenging. You're gonna be fine, I'm gonna help you. Hey, listen to me. I've seen a lot of rookies come and go in my day. They're not all like you. Don't talk like that, Sarge. Stay with me. I'm proud to call you my friend. Sarge! Sarge! Rookie? What?
I told you, Sarge, you weren't gonna need avenging.
And that's why cops touch the back of your car. This is how you talk to the cops when you get pulled over. License and registration.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, got it right here for you.
If the cops demand to see your license, you must show them. Disrespect will not work well for you. Sign the ticket here.
No, I refuse.
You know, I normally give babies a little slack, and since it seems like you were born yesterday, I'm gonna tell you again, sign here.
N. Oh!
If you get a ticket, sign it. You could be arrested if you don't. Now, are we good here?
I don't know. Are we good here?
Are you bribing me?
I don't know, am I?
You're under arrest for bribing an officer.
Serious? Can I at least get my 20 back?
What 20?
Yeah, don't bribe cops. The manslaughter charges against Alec Baldwin have been dropped. New evidence indicates that the prop gun was very likely modified before it got to him on set, so he may not have pulled the trigger on the prop gun. But in the meantime, Baldwin is safe from criminal charges, with the spotlight now on Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, the armorer on the set of Rust at the time of the shooting. It was her job to make sure the prop guns were handled safely and without any live ammunition. She still faces 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Last week, a new song by Drake and The Weeknd was released. Or so we thought, because it turns out allegedly the song was generated by using AI. In movie news, more women come forward accusing Jonathan Majors of abusive behavior. This comes only a few weeks after his New York arrest on March 25th on misdemeanor charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment in a domestic dispute with his girlfriend. In finance news, Tom Brady, Larry David, Steph Curry, and Shaquille O'Neal are among the 11 celebrities named in the $5 billion lawsuit filed by investors of FTX. The courtroom fiasco that has been this Young Thug YSL RICO case. YSL being Young Thug's record label that prosecutors allege is actually a criminal organization he founded. Thugger and a whole slew of associates got hit with RICO charges, which means instead of charging people for individual crimes, you go after the whole gang. You know how mafia bosses might not kill someone themselves, but they'll order the hit? Well, because of stuff like that, RICO lets you put the whole organization on trial.
How do the defendants plead?
And that's precisely why Young Thug and YSL are in the hot seat, with accusations like murder and other violent acts.
Oh, a whole year in jail just for my underground poker games?
How's your case?
Weak at best, they have so much evidence.
Fingers crossed for jury nullification.
Jury what?
Jury nullification. It's when a jury has reason to believe you're guilty but declares you innocent anyway. It's rare, but it's not illegal. Yeah, if a jury thinks that the law is unfair or the punishment is too harsh, they can vote not guilty.
So a jury's allowed to vote opposite of what the evidence says?
Allowed is maybe a little inaccurate. It's more like if they do it secretly, they could get away with it, but if a judge catches wind, they could declare a mistrial.
What is this, some sort of legal bank heist?
Yeah, it's not so much they can ignore evidence as it is the judge can't question the jury's verdict, so don't ask, don't tell.
Lane, it should be an express right to protect against a corrupt system.
Maybe keeping it off the law books protects us from corrupt juries. Wait, you ran an underground gambling operation?
Ugh, I'm sorry I didn't invite you. I'd just like to have some things for myself.
No, that's not.
It's called boundaries.
Ugh, what do you think? Should jury nullification be allowed? Comment below.
What are you doing? Oh man, it's like you came out of nowhere. I was looking down at my not phone and then you were there.
Nice try. Did someone hit you but they won't take responsibility? The truth is a phone call away. If you sue for damages, your attorney should be able to get copies of their phone records. These records clearly show you were texting before the accident. It was your fault.
Oh man.
Put down the phone while you drive, but pick it up right now and follow me. Never do this in front of a judge if you want to win your case. Number 1, don't give up info you weren't asked for. Did you know your company was engaging in unethical practices and falsifying tax returns?
Well, I'd like to start by saying the company is not unethical. Just last week we had an ice cream social, which, I mean, that's pretty nice, right?
Ugh, bro, answer the question. Number 2, don't bring young children into the courtroom. Sir, the child is causing too much of a distraction. He's gonna have to leave.
No, he's my sympathy prop. I mean, I love my son.
Number 3, don't make definitive statements unless you're 100% sure. So you did not approve any of these expenses, correct?
No, I didn't approve anything.
Really? Then why does this invoice say approved with your signature?
I meant I don't recall approving anything.
Nope, you said you never approved anything. No takesies, backsies.
Oh my gosh, this guy thought there were takesies, backsies.
Can we strike that from the record?
Oh yeah, let me just strike it from the, everyone's already heard it, bro.
So embarrassing. Oh, I needed that. But this is very clear tax fraud. You're going to jail. Things you thought were legal that are actually really illegal. Number 1, kicking back a cold one on the cold slopes. In Wyoming, skiing under the influence can land you in jail for up to 20 days. Number 2, selling pet fur. Delaware says it's a Class B misdemeanor to sell the fur or hair of a domestic dog or cat. Number 3, pranking somebody with pizza. That'll be $50. I didn't order that. Well, I'm not going back without payment. If you prank order pizza to someone in Louisiana, you could be slapped with a hefty fine. That'll be $500.
I told you, man, you can't out Pizza the Hut.
Everyone's favorite boyfriend, Pete Davidson, might be facing criminal charges after crashing his car into a house in Beverly Hills. And since drugs and alcohol have at first been ruled out, my best guess is BDE, bad driving etiquette. If Pete is charged, he may want to reach out to his ex. Kim Kardashian recently said she would give up reality TV to be a full-time lawyer. Oh no, not during the writer's strike. Please, Kim, we need your show now more than ever. While she's not a lawyer yet, she has passed the baby bar exam, meaning she can continue her legal apprenticeship and try the state bar, which she plans to do in February of 2025. Maybe she's following in the footsteps of her father, Robert Kardashian, famous for his role in defending O.J. Simpson. Gio Diaz03 from IG asks, what if you're a fourth waiver and get pulled over?
Mike,
What's a fourth waiver?
Basically, in order to be put on parole, probation, or released on bail, you're asked to waive your Fourth Amendment right that protects you from improper search and seizure.
Oh, that feels like it shouldn't really be allowed.
The idea is to make sure they are staying lawful to their parole or probation. If this applies to you and you get pulled over, they don't have to have probable cause to do a search. Facebook user Rodney M asks, I have never been late on my rent and my landlady asked us to move out so she can move back. Is that legal? So in most states, landlords have to wait out a tenant's lease before moving in. But there are a few exceptions. Check your rental agreement for any special provisions like, you must move out if I want my place back. Landlords can sneak sketchy stuff in there sometimes, so always read your lease as thoroughly as possible. Usually in a month-to-month lease, your landlord can pretty much give any reason to kick you out, provided they gave at least 30 days notice.
Screwed over by my landlord? In this economy? I'm shocked.
More things you thought were illegal that are actually totally legal. Number 1, counting cards. Winner! Yes, you can't go to jail for being good at math, but if you try it in Vegas, security could still kick you out. Number 2, refusing to vaccinate your child. State requires your son to get vaccinated for school.
Yeah, but most states have religious, philosophical, or medical exemptions, so no thanks.
I mean, a little polio never hurt anyone, right, champ? Whoa.
Number 3, eating your pets. Don't look at me like that, it's technically allowed in 44 states. I love you too. What's going on this time? My boss is screwing me on my tips, Law by Mike. All right, man, lay it on me. Well, see, I was at my second job. I'm also a waiter, and it's a pretty slow day, so my coworker, Billy Joel, no, not the famous one, goes, hey, Hair by Mike, I have this concerning growth on my back. Can you take a look at it for me? And that's the homie, so I'm like, let's have a look. And oh no, you need to see a doctor, bro. Dude, you know there's like 100 other barbers that could cut my hair, right? Yeah, no, my bad. So my boss comes over and says, stop looking at Billy Joel's medical anomaly and get back to work. And I tell him, Mr. Hanks, the place is empty. And he's all, please, Mr. Hanks was my father. Call me Tom, not the famous one though. And come on, earn those tips. The more we make, the more gets split between us. Wait, us? Your boss gets a cut too? That's what I'm saying, because we're the ones doing the work for him, and on slow days, we barely get any. Okay, well, try being calm but direct and say, boss, you're not entitled to my tips. That's against the law, and I would like the tips rightfully due to me. If he refuses, you may have to file a complaint with the U.S. Department of Labor or contact your state labor agency to get your money back. I can't believe that worked. Thanks, Mike. Oh, and I like your cut, G.